A Taylor Swift fan's mother has put up 3 tickets to the pop star's November 15th concert up for sale after purchasing them as a gift for her 13th birthday. And now in a viral video message on social media, comes hot on the heels of the record-breaking songstress endorsement of Vice President Kamala Harris for the next presidential election. So what we thought all would happen is that you take a political stance and then you alienate some of your fans. Now, do you think there's going to be enough of a shift in that direction to affect her financially or with her fan group?
Slightly. I don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be a drop in the bucket. I think she'll lose some money, but I don't. I think she's too huge. I think she'll make it up somewhere else down the line. You know what I mean? Like, I think maybe like initially she might lose a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. I think
not a risk to her career at all.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, some of the comments were that she's making this sacrifice where she's going to be a martyr for what she believes in, and she doesn't care about the money. She cares about doing the right thing. Do you think entertainers and athletes should take a position on politics?
No, I mean, personally, no. And that's only coming from me. Like I'm in a band, and I will never post anything political ever, because you just... For us, we're small time, so it's like if there's no sense in cutting my audience in half. I feel like that, like with most of the time with athletes, entertainers, they're not going to that either. Like I'm not going to a concert to hear somebody's political views. I'm not going to a sporting event to hear somebody's political views. That's why you saw all the crazy backlash with the kneeling for the national anthem and all that stuff when they were bringing all that in. It's like people aren't watching the football game to worry about politics. They're watching that to escape politics and to get out of it. So when those worlds intercross, I don't think most people are fans of that, and I'm not either.
Yeah. So what do you think of the fairness of elections when, if your campaign just goes out and finds people of influence, somebody who has millions of people who they can say, hey guys, I don't care about your political persuasion, vote this way, and then the fans just follow them and vote that way. And so they've got these gargantuan voting blocks, whether or not it's a Taylor Swift fan base or an Elon Musk fan base. It's not about the individual voter anymore if that's who we're just going after.
No, it's screwy that our country is like that, where it's like, oh, this celebrity said this, and now because I love this celebrity, I'm gonna do everything they say. Like, that's really, like, that's... I feel like those people shouldn't be allowed to vote if they're that.
That's a good point. That is a really good point. I mean, should there be a bar where the vote, there almost should be a post-vote interview, right, to see if why you voted has enough merit for the vote to be valuable as cast. Because it's no different of just taking someone's vote and stuffing it in a box and they have no clue who they voted for or why they voted for them.
Right.
Should there be an intelligence test? Should there be an information test? Should there be, along with the making sure that it was a legal vote?
I mean, I think so. That'd be great, but I don't know how you ever institute that without everybody losing their minds over it. That would just be the latest thing that people would be all up in arms and bitching about, like, oh, you can't test me for this. You know what I mean? Like, but you need to test to drive a car. You should,
right. You have to be able to see, right? Yeah. We're testing your vision and the information you have. You have to know how to do it. You have to have reasons for doing it. And so voting is one of those things where you get terrible ass people at the helms of power when you don't, because it's a reflection. If your society is not intelligent, then you get very not intelligent people that get elected.
No, 100%. I mean, yeah, that'd be great if there was a test that you had to take to vote, but...
Where would you set the IQ level? Like, are we going 90s and above, 100 and above? Like, do we want super geniuses the only ones allowed to vote? Do you want productive people of society only allowed to vote? Do you want property owners only able to vote? I mean, there's some things that we can throw at it to see what works.
Yeah, boy, I don't know. I'm glad I don't have to make that decision, because whoever comes in, an IQ point under the threshold is going to be really ticked.
Sorry, go learn some more. Like, you can earn your way into voting next time around.